Are you wondering what are the key figures in my construction business? Follow my video and I'll tell all. If you haven't yet, click the bell and subscribe to be notified every time we produce our best pieces of content. Are you running your construction business and you're not quite sure on the key numbers for your business, or you're glazing over when you talk to your accountant? Follow my video and I'll explain the key numbers I think you should be concentrating on that will help your construction business be a success. Number one, and the most important number I believe in construction businesses, and this is where they win and lose, is gross profit. Gross profit is where you take your income less your direct costs. So direct costs can be materials, it can be labour, and it can be other direct costs like travel that you need to spend on to get the job done. Now, in certain industries, the gross profit will average slightly higher and slightly lower. But getting this absolutely nailed will determine whether your construction business is a success or not. Key number two is debtor days. This is going to impact cash flow massively. Now, in layman's term, debtor days mean a calculation on where you work out how many days it takes for your customers to pay you who are paying you on credit terms. And are they paying to their agreed days? Now, debtor days is where you divide your debtors by your income times 365 for people that want to work that out themselves. But you can normally get your accountant or your software to produce this for you. So are you monitoring debtor days within your business? Have you got a complete handle of it? Or are your customers taking you for a ride? Having your money in their bank account instead of yours. So what are the debtor days for your business and how are you managing this? Net profit margin. So when you look at your profit and loss account or income statement, it's the same thing. You are looking at what profit you have earned for the period. And that could be a month, that could be a quarter, that could be a 12-month basis. Your net profit margin is if you take all of your income, less all of your direct costs, less all of your overheads. That final figure will be what profit you are earning as a business and is the true result of what you have done for that period. How often do you manage yours and how well are you performing? Work in progress days. This is a bit more complicated. This is basically looking at how many days it takes from when you first buy the materials to when you're physically invoicing them. So that will have a period. So you need to look at your cycle that you've got within your business. If you're doing a small construction project, this can be quite small. But if you're doing a bigger project where you're doing stage payments, work in progress days could be 20 days to easily over a month. So do you know how long the work in progress days are within your business? Because you have to fund this. Or if not, you have to have the credit terms with your suppliers that they're funding this for you. Because if you need materials, and let's say that you have to pay them up front, you need the cash in the bank to be able to pay for them materials. So what are the work in progress days for your business and how well are you managing yours? Lockup. This is a sum of debtor days plus work in progress days minus creditor days. Debtors is what your customers owed you that I spoke about earlier here. Work in progress days is what I've explained earlier on in this video, less creditor days. Creditor days is how long do you get on credit with your suppliers and how much is that of value to you. So your total lockup, which is looking to define the start of the job to the finish of a job, how many days have you got locked up within your construction business? And these vary from company to company and also construction company size. But you should have a complete handle on exactly what the lockup days are within your construction business. What's yours? Runway. What's that? I'm not going on holiday, Michael. No, Runway is how much cash have you got in your business to fund it without any extra income. Ooh. Yeah, so if you took all of your costs within your business and you looked at a monthly basis, how much cash have you got in your business that could fund that? If any of your customers went bust, you had some downturns, you took on a bigger project, whatever. How much could you fund within your business if it wasn't getting the extra income? I call that runway. So what runway have you got in your business that would help support it if it went through a lean time? What's yours? There may be some other ratios that are really important to your business or that link directly to your current goal that you're working towards. But these ratios, I believe, are fundamental, and the more that you nail them, the more successful your business will become. But if you have any questions and you need further help from me, please feel free to click below and book a discovery call in with me. We can sit on Zoom or the telephone call. I can take on board any questions you have, and I'll promise there'll be no pushy sales pitch.